Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out the Moving Staircase Tower free roam for Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. This also includes the Rec Room and Dumbledore's office because they're right there as part of the Moving Staircase. You can see on the right the collectibles that we find in this video, as well as the character required. We need a Dark Arts or Dark Magic Wizard. But first, we're going to go ahead and roll out, because in our last video, if you're following along, we actually got another red brick that allows us to add to our stud multiplier. So we're going to go ahead and purchase that real quick. And if you notice up in the top left, each time we change rooms or areas, it actually changes the name of the area. If you're wondering where those names are coming from, we're referencing a map created by a person by the name of Radiant Viper over at xboxachievements.com. And we've actually posted a map on our website for easy access, and we're going to utilize that, and hopefully you can too, to kind of print that off, check off the areas you've completed and whatnot. So you can see we're in the main classroom. Now we've just gone to the garden courtyard. We're going to head on over into the fountain courtyard and so on and so forth. So look at our website. There should be a link down below in the video description that tells you or shows you where to go for this map. That being said, we have quick links for all of the items in this video as well. So if you're looking for the character tokens or whatever it is that you're after, those quick links are there for you to quickly get to where you need to get. So on top of that, we also have quick links to the different areas. So let's say you only need Dumbledore's office, or maybe you only need the rec room. There are quick links for those too. Now you're wondering probably why I ran past the staircase and I'm back in the dorm hallways. Well, it's because we needed a Dark Arts Magic Wizard. So we're going to go ahead and drink on the scissor and change on into Professor Snape. So we did that, switching over for Hermione, and I think we're fine. I don't think we have any issues with that as we go on with the rest of the video. So we're going to head back to the staircase, and we're actually going to knock out the staircase collectibles first. Then we're going to go to the top and actually take on Dumbledore's office, and then we'll finish up this video with the rec room. So again, the collectibles and the quick links to the rooms that you're after are all below in the video description, as well as a link to the map that we're using to reference all of these names, because we had no idea what any of these things were. So thank you again, Radiant Viper, and moving along now. Here's the first gold brick, or first collectible for this video, and this one's going to require us to basically smack the Quidditch player down in the bottom area of the moving staircase. He's going to then toss the Quidditch ball all the way up to the very top row, and we're going to go ahead and smack that Quidditch player in that frame. Now, don't be confused. We're only on the second floor now, and there is a Quidditch player here, but that's not the one we're after. We're going to come back to him in just a second. So keep on making your way up the staircase, and once you get all the way to the top, you should see the Quidditch player we're after. Go ahead and give him a smackaroo, and he'll toss the ball down to the guy we just passed. So go back down, and one last time, ka-chaw! And guess what? He throws the Quidditch ball upstairs. It bounces off. The dog sees it in the painting and goes running after it and drops his bone, which then turns into a gold brick. So kind of a weird series of events, but we'll take it. And we're going to make our way up to that gold brick. Now, keep in mind, there are some other things that, you know, down below that we should be getting, and we just passed another one. But we're going to go ahead and get them all in the proper order so it doesn't get confusing, and we're not grabbing collectibles we already unlocked later and so forth. So, all right, gold brick accomplished. Next, student in peril at the top of the stairs. Go ahead and hit the web behind the student, and it should turn that frown upside down. Now, as you're making your way down the stairs, you're going to pass those glowing Wingardium Leviosa pieces, I guess. And we're going to keep on keeping on all the way down to the second area here. It's kind of like the second and a half floor. And we're going to cue off both of the flowers by just zapping them, rather, and making them fly away. Once you create the flowers and make them fly away, it kicks down with the character token. So, oh, to the yeah. And back up we go. It's a lot of upsy downsies, I know. But like I said, I tried to get this as clear and easy as possible. Once you get up to the top floor again, use Wingardium Leviosa to go ahead and lift that staircase, and then the candle will then move its way over and light the other candle. So when that happens, not only do you have access to Dumbledore's office, but you also get the character token. So swoop that up before going inside, and let's go see what Dumbledore has in his office that we can ruin. All right, first we're going to go ahead and destroy this silver lock here, bust it open, and find a gold brick inside. That's kind of convenient, so we'll go ahead and take that. Now, as you may have noticed, once I got close to this red phoenix over here, he actually drops the red brick on the floor, so another pretty easy red brick for us to accomplish. Simply grab it with Wingardium Leviosa and walk it over to the owl, and he will fly it away. Who? You said? The owl, I said. You know I can't do an owl commentation without making a who joke, right? All right. So the who joke's gone. We're all over it. No more who jokes. Who? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. All right. On the right, there's a coat rack. Smack the items on the coat rack. They'll drop down and eventually lead to a character token. And then next, we're actually going to go ahead and we need to solve this puzzle. There are 3 colored beans and 3 colored bins. We need to match the colors to the bin, or the beans to the bins. Once that happens, it gives us one of the items needed for the cauldron. Go ahead and grab it and slam dunk it. Over on the left-hand side, you might notice the gold knight. Go ahead and smack him around. He'll drop the next item we need. And the third and final item is back on the right. Pixie's actually flying up in the air, holding it. Use Immobilize to get him to drop that little purple flower. And once you get in there, go ahead and drink your Popeye juice. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Toot toot, pull that chain. All right, so pull the chain up top, and it not only gives us access to behind Dumbledore's desk there, but it also creates like this planetary display here. We're going to go ahead and ruin the solar system. We're going to destroy all the planets by simply targeting them and give them the old pow right in the kissa. Finally hit the main one right in the middle. It'll fly away, and then you'll see this sorting hat there. Go ahead and lift the sorting hat up, shake him around a little bit with Wingardium Leviosa, and he will kick down with Professor Dumbledore, which is character token number 4. So, oh, yeah. Now, hop behind the desk, and hopefully you have a nice multiplier going like we do, and you'll get super paid by going back there. I got like 400,000 or more, 500,000 or more. But purple's in the corners, blue's in the middle, and use the dark magic in the box in the back middle, and go ahead and grab that character token. And that'll actually conclude all of the collectibles for Dumbledore's office. There is this fun little, sketch pad here that you roll up and you draw on he whose name I won't dare say. But that wraps that up, so we're going to go ahead and drop down to the second floor. I guess maybe it's the 2.5 floor where we mentioned before the flowers were, where we got the collectible and the staircase. So here you got to zap the handle, and it'll turn green and give you access, and you can go ahead and roll in. Now we're inside the rec room. So inside the rec room, there's a couple of items. First, we're going to pay attention to this painting on the wall. Go ahead and zap it and pick up the mail piece that it drops. And, oh, look at that, a little bunny comes hopping out. And we're going to go ahead and show you on the right-hand, middle right here, there's a car, and there are these 3 little, look like hamster cages, but apparently they're rabbit cages. We're going to go ahead and find a rabbit for all 3 of those, and eventually it'll power up the car and give us the item in question, which happens to be a gold brick. So right off the bat, we're going to use Leviosa to go ahead and build up the tower to get up top here. We don't need any specific shape or color scheme or anything. Just get it so you can get up there, zap that radio once you're up there, and a bunny will come hopping out and hop into that next little case there. I accidentally zapped that lawnmower. I was not supposed to do that quite yet, so my bad on that. You actually need to come all the way over to this TV, and you need to hit it. Every time you hit it, you can see a red light turn green, and hit it until the old bunny rabbit pops out. Once we have all 3 of the bunny rabbits, they will run, spin to win, and look at that. Powers up that car, and it rolls out, literally, and gives us the gold brick that was underneath the belly of it. So that was nice and convenient. Now, remember a second ago, I was zapping things I wasn't supposed to? We're going to zap the rest of the stuff in the room now. There's a printer on the desk. Go ahead and hit that, and if you hit it from the front side, you should get a printout of a red brick, which then automatically makes this red brick appear. Go ahead and grab that red brick, take it on over to the owl, and he will fly out. Oh, and look at that, score times 6. We'll take that, thank you very much. Now, you might have noticed this bobblehead floating around in the room, too. Go ahead and zap him, and another guy will pop out. It's kind of like the old Russian stacking dolls here. Eventually, the third one will pop out, and you can go ahead and collect the token that it gives you for getting all 3 of them out. Now, remember when I said a minute ago I wasn't supposed to zap that lawnmower? I was a little ahead of myself. Well, I zapped it. Now you need to go ahead and zap. I guess it's another lawn. It looks like an electric lawnmower, or maybe an edger of some sort. Go ahead and zap the cream tan colored one, as well as the main lawnmower in back, and you should be rewarded with that character token. And last but not least, there's actually a computer on the desk. We already messed with the printer. We might as well go ahead and mess with the rest, huh? Go ahead and zap the computer tower and the monitor, and it should reward you with the final character token for this area. We're going to dance a little jig spin to win. Woohoo! Because that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We knocked another little small area of this free roam out, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and more importantly, hopefully you guys found this video useful and informational. If you guys have any questions for us, have a comment for us, maybe I botched the name of somebody or something in here, or simply you just have a good piece of advice for later down the road, please head on over to any of our social networks. They can be found in links down below. Those happen to be Facebook, Twitter. You can always comment right here on YouTube as well. Subscribe if you really like what we got going on. And of course, we have G+, Twitch, and Instagram, as well as HappyThumbsGaming.com too. So the links for all of those, as well as the link to the map that we're using and the playlist for our video series, can all be found down below. That's a lot of links. I tell you what, time to take advantage, man. Take advantage. All right, for me, that's it. As always, until next time. See ya.